Oh, let me get my camera ready. The camera fix here. Let me use my thing. There you go. Hello everyone, welcome back to Ace of Sweet Treats. Today we are making sugar cookies. Let me go ahead and add. So what you want to add for sugar cookies is sugar, regular sugar, and eggs, along with 1 egg, a stick of butter, and sugar. Make sure you don't get your shells in your sugar cookies. I will show that to you in just a sec. Give me a minute. Let me get everything situated. And when you're doing your sugar cookies, you want to make sure that, what am I looking for? Oh, right. You want to look for a spoon that you can mix with. You can either use a spatula or a spoon. I am going to use a metal spoon. And so when you add it all in, you want to make sure you're stirring it around very well. I think I should have kept that spatula with me. Guys, just a sec, I'll be right back. Spatula and this. So let me go ahead and get this down here. Okay. So put that over there. Hold on just a sec. I'll show it to you in a minute. Let me get everything situated here. Hello. How's everybody doing today? Hi, Kyla. If I said your name right. And I think I didn't let my butter get really soft enough. Cause it's starting to thicken up on me a bit. I'm going to need to grab my stuff again. Okay. So the mixture is getting sticky because the butter, I had to break it down because the butter is not, you don't want it too liquidy, but it's not letting me mix my stuff very well in. So what I want to do here, I'll take that off, like so. Okay. Okay, so put that down right here. Oh no. Okay. Put that there. And be careful because this will make a mess as you're going. So what I'm doing right now is folding everything in. Oh yeah, you also want to use flour as well for your cookies. Just a second. Oh, that scared me for a sec. I'm trying to push everything together before I start mixing it again. So put that right there. So now you can use an electric mixer or you can mix it by hand. I have to hold the bowl so I can make sure I get it all very well here. Alright, there we go. And if you're starting to get tired, just take a break. And yes, this will make a mess. I think I said that. Yeah, it's not coming off the spatula at the moment, but I'm pushing it so if it don't come off, just push your spatula through to get it to come off better, and it won't have so much stickiness on the spatula. You can switch from the spatula to the spoon, or you could just use spatula to get this stuff off and use the spoon more. This might take a minute for you to get the whole entire mixture together. Okay, so we're almost all the way there. Let me clean my hands. Okay. One more time with the mixer. This way. Oh, it's a little bit sticky. There we are. Okay. You also can tap your beater on the side. Oh, on the side of your bowl to get the rest out. But that would be a mess. That would be making a much more of a mess. And you also want to make sure you wear an apron. I have forgot to put my apron on today. So I'll wait for my cookies. And while you're doing sugar cookies, you can put the sugar on while it's going in the oven or after it comes out. Alright, I'll show you the mixture in a sec. Give me just one more minute. Okay. Hold on. Alright. So while you're doing this, you also want to make sure your oven is at 375 temperature. And it also depends on your oven as well. I think I'm starting to think I should use the bigger one on this. Alright. Oh, okay, that worked. Okay. So now that that's all set, I feel like I forgot one more item, but I'll add that in on the next batch that I make. But for right now, let me get this stuff off and get my cookie batter off of the spatula. There we go. And I am going to show you what it looks like. Just a sec. Let me turn my camera around. And now here go the cookie batter. Right here. Here goes the cookie batter. And now I just gotta put it on one of my pans, and then we have our cookies. So just a second. Uh-oh. I'm using my person for my cookie pot. Alright. Let me bring this over here so you guys can see it. What is this? Get that away. Let me touch down my area. Because the stuff came out. Alright. That's better. So now, oh, wrong way. There we go. So now you guys see that I have my dough right here for my cookies. Keep my hands a little bit clean, but it don't be sticky while I'm trying to put it down. Well, not put it on. Okay. Yes, I use this right here. Put that there. So I'm going to grab my pan here. Here's my pan. You don't have to use a silicone mat if you don't want to, but if you would prefer not to, it'll be up to you. I'm using my silicone mat so it won't stick to the plate or pan. So I'm going to put this here like so. So I'm using a silicone mold right here. A silicone mold so I can put it on and it won't stick to the pan that I'm using here. So put that there. And now Gotta grab my spatula. Not spatula, well, yeah, well, spatula while I'm over here. But you also want to grab your scooper right over here. If you don't have a scooper, you can use a spoon. That is what I am using. Parnell Z, I'm not making pancakes, I'm making sugar cookies. And hello, everyone. Okay, so where was I? Oh, yes. And this point as well, you want to make sure you have your sugar out ready to go, because you should be able to put your sugar on. You're going to need to put your sugar on there. Okay? So now, what I'm going to do is scoop my mix out and roll it in my, oh, nope, that's not going to work. So instead of rolling it in my hand, I'm just going to take it, scoop it, and place it on the mold. And I forgot with sugar cookies, you can't really scoop it like a chocolate chip cookie. So you have to just place it on there. Just a sec, guys. I didn't leave for anything. I'm just cleaning my hands. Okay. There we go. Nice and unsticky. So now, I'm going to take another scoop. And since we know that we cannot use our hands, I'm going to use my spoon and spatula. So let's go ahead and put this on here. And make sure it's nice and good, nice and ready to go. So you don't have to put the sugar on now, but eventually you will have to when it comes out or before. Or you can do both. Myself, I rather do both. But excuse me. It depends on you. And yes, you also want to make sure these ones have space to grow as well. Well, to expand. Just like the chocolate chip cookies. And this batter is going to make a lot of cookies. So I'm trying to break up the batter. You can also freeze the batter until the next day when you need it, or the day of. Make sure you have your oven at 375, so I haven't said that earlier. And if you have any suggestions on another sweet I should make next, you guys could always leave it in the comments. And when I see it, I will get there to it. Okay. A few more of these on this one, and then on the next batch. So the reason why I'm spreading them out like this much is due to the expanding. I want to make sure they have enough room to expand and grow out, instead of having them overclap one another. Excuse me. Let's see. Yep. Okay. And then, so what I would do, I don't think I won't add another one until the next batch go in. So I'm going to put my rubber spatula and spoon right in here for now until it's time for the next batch. And I am going to put a little bit of sugar on them right now. You can use your hands or you can use a sifter or anything that you would like to that will make it less messy for you and less sticky. I'm just sprinkling. Ooh, that one's gonna have a lot of sugar. Just sprinkling it on. You can do 2 batches at once, or you can just wait until your first one come out. Excuse me. Okay. So now what I am going to do is open the oven. That is at 375. And go ahead and put that in. Go ahead and put that there. That was a loner. Careful and just slide it on in. And we are going to set the timer. You also want to turn on your oven light as well. So, and also you want to make sure you can see them so they don't overcook. And the time you are going to put them at will be 8 to 10 minutes. I'm going to put these on 10 minutes and set the timer. And then we're all set to go. So while those are going, I am going to grab another plate. Not a plate, another pan. And get ready for them to place them on and have them go in. So when those ones come out, these ones can go straight in. Okay. Here we are. And now I am going to use my other thing. Let me just do something real quick. Give me a second. You also can make these into little animals or animals if you like, but I prefer just having them regular style at the moment. And I can show you why you want to have them, oh, excuse me, I lost my voice, separated in there. So now, I can show you what they look like. Just a second. This is why you want to have them separate. Can you guys see? On the pan. So they can spread out like this. Can you guys see very well of how they are spread it out? That's why you want to have them spread it. So they can puff out like that. And now we are back over here. Get the next one ready. Don't worry if you have leftover mix. You can always use that too. Okay, so go like that. All right. Okay. So I'm grabbing another scoop. I'm doing the exact same thing I did for the others. Guys, if you have any questions or anything that you want to ask me about this recipe, go ahead. Well, I'm all open for I'm all open for questions. You don't have to make them big, or you don't have to make them real big if you don't want to. All right. So now one more can go in here. And then when that one come out, this one goes in, and then the last batch of this can make one more. Gonna have a little bit left, so I can make like maybe four, three, or four. We'll just wait and see. Oh, I wish you guys could. I wish there was such thing as a smell TV, because they smell so good while they're in here. I think they're ready to be taken out. Let me see. Yeah. So now I am gonna move my one. Yeah. Move these ones back right now. For right now. No, not putting them there. Move that there for a sec. Now, turn this way. There we go. Now I am the other ones out. Let me almost fell. Let me grab the gloves. And now you can see here how they are looking. You want to be extra careful because they are still warm. And the other cookies, I'm going to add sugar to before I place them in. And since these ones are out, you can add your sugar. Let me just do this. Be very careful while it's warm. So let me just a sec. So you put little shimmy there, down there, right there. You want to be very careful because it's still very, very hot. You don't want to burn yourself. So you want to put it on like that. Then go on there. Okay. As for my other ones, I'm going to do them the same. Put a little bit of sugar. Some of them might come out bigger than others, that's fine. Unless you have a certain size you want them to be. And that's up to you. So now what I am going to do is take the ones that haven't gone in yet and put them in. And then when they're all cooled off, I'll bring you guys right back. I'll be back on to show you guys the finished product. Thank you for watching Age of Sweet Treats.